Check this out.
Don't get hurt.
I'm not gonna get hurt.
I already know what you're gonna do. Do not get hurt. This is dumb right here. I already know what you're gonna do.
I mean, wow, this is bad. This is a whole new level of evil right here.
You're gonna need the elbow pad.
You get in the box.
Wolf Tick Nation, thank you guys for tuning into once again another Wolf Tick Videos episode. On today's episode, we have got the MegaWheels D2 electric dirt bike. It's our first, and apparently this thing is more suited for the beginner to more advanced rider.
Well, that's...
It doesn't make any sense, but...
Okay, well, anyway, but my question is, where are we going to ride this thing? This is not going to be on the trails.
I don't know. We can't ride it on the trails, but, you know, they do have Hot Springs Off-Road Park.
Yeah, I might have to go
maybe
there.
we can ride it there. Super excited about this thing. The Dust Bowl. I'm super excited about being able to ride this thing and show you guys, because this is our first electric dirt bike. We've done the scooters, we've done the bikes, but dirt bikes are super hot right now, and you can get this thing on Amazon. You can check out some of the links below for $13.99.
Is that what it is? $13.99?
Yeah. Is that a good deal?
Well,
I don't know.
I don't know.
They offer a couple of models. This one here is supposed to be the D2, the red, and I think they have what they call a D2 Pro. This thing has got like a top speed of supposedly 40 miles an hour with 3 different settings. So we're going to do a little initial impressions with the MegaWheels electric dirt bike, the D2.
Did you bring your O'Neill helmet?
Yeah. Well, I'm not going to ride it right now, but well, I might take off with it. I don't know.
Yes,
anyway, so we're going to do a little initial impressions on today's episode. We're going to open this box up. We're going to check it out. We can't test the weight because she's a little heavy, but we can tell you all about it. All right, so please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and let's cut her open.
Let's flip this around. Let's show some stuff real quick.
Oh yeah, you guys got to look at some of
this. Worries me.
I don't know what this is.
If that was a hungry rodent.
There's like a piece of metal that we can see that's ground down right here. Little worrisome.
I'm a little worried about that. Hopefully it's like a peg or something. I don't know. We're not being paid, and there's no agreements other than we will feature it, you know, and show it and talk about it.
Yeah.
But there's no agreements that they're going to view it first. We don't have to give a certain opinion.
I did like that about this company. You know, having a YouTube channel, we get hit up by a lot of different companies on different things. I will say MegaWheels there was probably talks with 2 other electric dirt bikes. Not that we were like antagonizing them or nothing like that. We're just being completely honest on the way we film. We're honest, hey, fair review. We don't go off scripts and things like that. We're not going to send it to you first. And MegaWheels was the third company that hit us up, and they agreed to everything, no contract, nothing like that.
Yeah,
it was just,
we
hey,
don't do contracts.
What's your address? So here we go, guys. MegaWheels. Let's open her up.
Okay, we're doing it like that?
Yeah. Oh, buddy. Okay, so right here's going to be that scratch mark. I know, I mean, I'm not going to say I know. I haven't really looked at this thing. Okay, so it looks like it's actually a peg mount.
That's what I was thinking.
So that's good. And it does not have any pedals.
Thank goodness.
Wow.
They got it good.
Dude, let me get this camera up here a little bit. This is crazy looking. What is this? And I believe this has a replaceable battery, or a battery you can actually unmount and charge.
Well, let's wait till we get to that before we think what it has.
Gosh, we got a bunch of different stuff in here. Okay, so it looks like we might have to actually do a little bit of install.
Assembly.
Yeah, some assembly on a rotor. Holy crap, I am so not used to that.
Yeah.
That thing is
you're gonna have
thick.
to alcohol the thing.
I'll alcohol it, guys, don't worry. Damn, that's a big rotor. It's a 4-bolt. Yeah. Look at the rear shock here.
Okay, I don't know if that's the way we're supposed to take that off, because that was not smooth.
I don't know, man. Got a rear shock here.
Messed up your shower cap.
Okay, you guys see this rear shock? It looks like we're going to have to do a little more assembly as well, because that rear shock's just not mounted. Obviously, they want to fit in a smaller box.
I found the charging port.
So that guy's loose. This is gonna require some assembly for sure. We got anything special up here?
Well, I mean, it's hard to tell right now. We got a ratchet strap. I think the ratchet strap's keeping it compressed.
Okay, we got the throttle. All right, so how about maybe we'll start taking this thing apart and give them some B-roll, because I don't know where to really start on this thing.
Yeah, I think it's going to, in this case, there's so much to deal with.
Port.
I think we need to B-roll the unboxing, and then you can start talking about all the stuff without me being upset at you.
Okay, that sounds good. is definitely assembly time. Why don't you open that box?
I'm looking at
not
this.
sure on the-
Get in this manual.
I'm not sure on the directions on this thing, but it's got a lot going on, you know? I mean, it is an e-dirt bike, and I keep having to remind myself that, but so far I've got these little tabs on here to mount this bar, but this thing does have a really cool headlight I'm fixing to show you guys.
There's a section on assembly. I'm going right to it.
Yeah, go right to it and tell me what you think. And plus, we're gonna have to get this thing all suited up. This is just such a sweet looking bike, man. You know what's funny is it came in such a small box considering it's an e-dirt bike, and I was like, damn, that thing's gonna be tiny. But it doesn't have the rear shock mounted, and then whenever I let that ratchet strap out, it actually got some push on the fork up here. So I was like, oh, okay, so we're growing.
Oh, don't start.
Look at that LED headlight. That thing's sweet. Pretty cool. And I think we mounted up right to the front underneath the bar. And I might want to get that done first because I think if I go to mount the brakes and everything else, it might get in the way.
Okay, well, can we go? I mean, can we go by the order in here?
I mean, yeah, if you want to. What does it say? Do the rear shock first?
No, step one is install the front disc brake.
Okay.
And then install the front wheel.
Oh. Well, I really didn't want to do any of that first.
Because we're doing it on the stand?
Yeah, because we're doing the stand and we couldn't stand it up. You know, right now it's kind of perfect.
Okay. You might need to look at this, son. There's more to it than just
the headlight?
Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah, install the front fender. There's a reason it's in order, I believe.
All right.
I mean,
had
it
to
feels
take-
like a year ago we started this project.
Guys, this thing took, I mean, it was a lot of fun figuring everything out, and really, you didn't really need the directions if you're familiar with even putting bicycles together, but it was nice to actually have a good amount of manualage, if you will.
You were happy there was pictures.
I was happy there was pictures, but really, I think just everything. The hardest part really was what they call the faceplate up here and the light. That was like one of the weirdest things to put together. You had to unscrew stuff, put it back together. But anyway, everything else went pretty good. I like the manual, all right, number one. Number two is I really like the look of the dirt bike. It's actually maneuverable, kind of moving around the floor, which I'm surprised with. I like the hydraulic brakes. It was not that bad to put together. It just took forever. I mean, nothing is assembled on this bike, it seemed like.
There was nothing crazy about it. It's just a lot of little things to do.
Yeah, one of the things that was really annoying too was the wires up here to go in from your, you got the sensors on your brakes, so I'm guessing, we're going to be doing the real-time review on this, but I'm guessing whenever you hit your brakes, it kicks the motor out, even if you have the throttle going. So there's wires going to your brakes on both sides, and you have your little bike computer here, and then you've got a light computer. Those wires are so tight coming out of the frame that you can't unscrew the bar to get any wiggle room. It's really difficult to actually figure the wiring process out. But I do like that everything's hidden behind the faceplate here and the light. That was pretty good. But again, this is the MegaWheels D2 $13.99 electric dirt bike.
Well, I wouldn't emphasize the price because that might fluctuate.
That might fluctuate. Who knows? They might give us a coupon code. Check out the links below. Now, let's talk about some of the specs of this bike because we really know nothing about it. And although this is an e-dirt bike, this is our first one. And that's pretty much what the company said. Hey, this right here is more geared for 13-year-old and older riders, and people are just kind of getting into it. And I could probably see that because being as small as this bike is with a max weight of 242 pounds, it looks like it's very maneuverable, if you will. It's small, it sits between the legs. The standover is not an issue for a guy like me. I'm 5'4". But I could see me getting out of a pickle if this thing maybe gets out of hand. You could probably, I wouldn't advise, but you could probably jump right off and not have to necessarily take it with you and dump it. So it's a small enough of a bike to where it doesn't scare me. You know, I saw some different pictures on their Amazon store, which you guys can check out, and it looked like the bike was really big. It must have just been taken with like a kid or something. I don't know. The bike looked pretty big size.
Someone your size.
Somebody my size. But this bike's not big. I'm going to stand up. I'm going to be out of the frame, I'm sure. Yeah, just about out of the frame. I mean, you can see the standover. Again, my head's cut off, but it's a really good standover.
You're 5'5".
Yeah, I'm 5'5".
In flip-flops.
In flip-flops. So what I'm saying basically is the bike doesn't seem too big for me. It kind of seems just right. Now we do have an airbag. That's what they call this pad up here, an airbag.
It doesn't deploy, does it?
Does not deploy, but it's just a little pad that sits on the bars.
Okay.
Everything again was easily put together, just took a while. I don't know. It's got 204 Newton meters of torque. One of the things that they really were pushing on this, on their ad at least, was that you can climb a 30-degree slope. You know, and it's supposed to have an amazing takeoff to it. We're going to figure all that out on real-time review. But don't you guys worry, we are going to check out some of the electronics in the battery because apparently it has a replaceable battery, or you can like take it out. So we'll be checking that out here in a second. 6,000 watt peak motor. And it's supposed to get around 50 to 60 miles of range. Apparently there's 3 settings.
I imagine if that's taking it easy.
Taking it easy. There's 3 settings like beginner, intermediate, and advanced. And apparently it kicks up the motor torque, whatever you want to say.
And I think the top speed.
And the top speed. So we'll be looking at that on the real-time review as well. 48 volt, 26 amp hour battery on this guy. I think the only step left to do is, I believe we have to lift the seat up and plug something in, and I think we'll have full power. But also I want Wolfman to talk about the battery pack.
Yeah.
Can you talk about the battery pack, please?
Yeah, you want me to do it on my cam?
Yeah, do it on your camera.
Okay, well, let me talk about some of the things that came in this box real quick.
Okay.
There was the instruction book, which you guys have already seen. There's this toolkit that actually has some weight to it. And it's got an assortment of open-end wrenches, Allen wrenches. You did not use this. You didn't even know it was there because I took the box. You said that you had all the parts, but there's a parts bag in here. You said these are extra. It does
list it comes with extra parts.
Okay,
it
good.
does
Extra
list
parts.
That.
Thank goodness.
Wolfman was like, hey, there's screws in here. I was just about done building it.
There's a lot of stuff. I opened this up and I was like, uh-oh. Okay, we're going to make sure we show this on camera in case something goes wrong and we forget which one's which has happened in the past. The charging deal, which has got some heft to it, by the way. Since it looks very similar to other ones we have, let me make sure I read off the specs. Okay, model C200-V546A040. That's on camera now. Output is 54.6 volts, 4 amps, 218.4 watts. All right, so we got that. We'll have to plug this in here and let it charge for a little while. I think the charge time is supposed to be 7 hours, but I think that's from, I don't know what level that's from, you know. But I'll mess with this.
So is everything that comes with the box?
That's everything that's in the box.
Okay, so
except for that, I didn't show the instruction book because we've already had that out. You can B-roll it or something.
Okay, so apparently all I have to do comes with a set of keys. I gotta stick it in here. And I don't know if we go backwards or, oh, there's actually, I'll show you guys this. There's a key slot on the side of the saddle here. We're gonna kick it to the right and we're gonna pop this guy up. Okay, now the last step here is to connect the battery.
Can you see the battery?
This is a lot going on here. Yeah, you can kind of see it. I don't know, I'll give you guys a shot in here. It looks like this is detachable. Oh, it looks like you have to unmount these. You can pull the battery out.
Okay.
That's kind of cool. Look at that. It's got a big old handle and everything. Let me show you guys the shot if you can't see it. That's pretty cool.
Okay, 48 volt, 26 amp hour, 1248 watt hour. Okay, lithium ion.
Nice, okay. And apparently it's supposed to take 7 hours to fully charge this guy. So what we're going to do is we're going
Well,
to...
I don't know what charge level that's from.
Oh, she popped.
Oh, yeah.
That should be locking in, shouldn't it? Oh, that's removing. Okay, so she's locked in there. That's the little carry handle. We do have a charge port on the battery itself. And then we do have a charge port on the opposite end over here.
This is a charge port on the battery, because
Right there.
is that different than this one? No? Okay.
Same one. Okay, so the charge port, pretty clean inside here. Let's close this guy back up. Pull the key out. And now let's take a look at the electronics and see.
You didn't talk about the tire size and
Oh yeah.
you got a bunch of stuff to cover yet. You haven't done it once over. You're really thrown off.
I'm just so thrown off on this, guys. This is a first.
You know, once over.
Not the first time I've been thrown off, but just a first on a...
Oh, definitely not that.
No, first on the dirt bike here. I can't even get the camera right. All right, so let's talk about the tire size. I didn't know this. I didn't know that dirt bikes had 2 different wheel sizes, or motorcycles.
Oh, yeah. Did you say motor?
Motorcycle?
Oh,
Or
yeah.
dirt bikes. So good, we are going in the right rotation. This is going to be a 60 by 100 by 14. Okay? 40 by 14. This is going to be the rim. And the rear is going to be an 80 by 112. Okay. 85 by 12 rim is what it says. I don't know. I wonder if you can do like a new rear shock on this guy. It's supposed to be a nitrogen-filled rear shock.
Yeah, I'm sure you can replace things on it, upgrade it.
Inverted fork up here.
We
like
might try
most dirt
stuff
bikes.
in the future, see how it goes. You know,
Yeah,
how
I
much
think
we
it's gonna be
ride
really
it
cool.
and all that.
The thing that I don't like about this, you know, is the left brake is the front.
Well,
and
we
the
got to
right.
do our. Well, I guess we can't really do
We
likes
can't really
and
do positives
dislikes.
and
We don't
negatives.
really know anything about it.
I said that backwards because I'm dyslexic, but the left brake is the front, is
Oh,
the
'cause
rear,
it's a-
and the right brake's the front.
Yeah, and
cares?
it's no, I have to disagree with you.
Oh,
It's a motorcycle. It's an electronic dirt bike, whatever. So technically, I can't argue it. It's correct for this.
well, crap. Make sure you sit down real quick so you can get a shot when you're talking.
Yeah, it is. It is for the first time. I can't blame the UKers or talk garbage because it's not a bicycle. It is correct.
Yeah, okay. Well, so it's not just you cares anyway. There's a pretty cool thing that I like because, I mean, we probably are going to take this thing and who knows, you know, as rooty as Arkansas is, we'll try to figure out some trails or rocky it is, maybe at the Hot Springs Off-Road Park, is it has a really cool kick plate down here. I think that's what that's called. We'll call it a kick plate.
I don't know. Before we get too far off the brakes, the one thing I will say is this, though, that where it does differentiate from an actual motorcycle, where it has an engine, is that would be your left hand would be your clutch,
Oh,
and then usually your rear brake is a pedal, and then your front brake is the handle.
the right side. Okay,
Yeah.
so I guess that's where it does differ.
But it's still, yeah.
Hydraulic brakes, I like that. The pistons, it's only a 2-piston. I thought it was a 4-piston, but they are 2-piston brakes. And what's weird is I'm not sure on the style when it comes to dirt bikes or motorcycles, but you know, we always talk crap about the Walmart bikes where the 2 pistons shove into the rotor and there's a plate back there. It's pretty much a fixed position on one of the calipers and then the other caliper pushes in with 2 pistons. So it's kind of that style. I'm guessing a more of an upgraded style or more up to date, if you will, would be pinching the caliper as opposed to pushing it.
I don't know on something like this if you would go what you're talking about. And the reason I say that is because you got a lot more weight, a lot more. I mean, this is a lot more than a bicycle.
Yeah.
So durability and the way that connects and the tension it would put on it to have it like that, I don't know. I don't know if you would do it like that. I don't know. I could be wrong. That could be industry standard. I'd have no idea.
But yeah, if you guys know anything about dirt bikes, which I'm sure is a lot of you guys viewing this, let us know. But I was going to say this little kick plate down here is awesome because just some of the terrain that we're probably going to run across, it covers a really wide space all the way down to the bottom, right where the pegs are. And then what's really neat is behind the mud flap or the fender here, there is actually a heat shield for the back end side of that battery to hopefully help keep it cool. So I like that. Now, can we check the electronics out?
Yeah, we need to.
All right, let's look at the
what the charge
electronics.
level is.
Let's do this. We're going to go from the, let's see, off to the on position. All right, she's kicking on right away. Okay, so right now it's showing that the battery looks to be full. Okay. Odometer is 0 miles. We'll go, it says 0 PAS. That's 1. I guess that'd be pedal assist. Maybe this is just an e-bike computer. Level 2, and then level 3.
Why couldn't it be power assist?
Okay, we'll
I
call
don't
it
know,
power
but then
assist.
again, it should be, I mean, it shouldn't be assisting. It should be all powers.
I wonder what it's like when it's zeroed. So we've got power assist all the way up to level 3. And let's see, odometer, a trip computer, an average miles per hour, a max miles per hour. Let's see, so right here it says max. Okay, now that's going to be, is that the battery, Dad? 51.8 volts.
Yeah, that's your voltage.
51.8 volts, and then how long it's been on, 47 seconds. That is cool, okay. Now we also have a headlight switch on this guy. You want to get a shot of the headlight real quick?
Yeah.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah. Oh.
It's actually a really good looking headlight.
Yeah.
Man, okay. Well, that's really cool. I like that. It's like a really quality headlight. Anyway.
Is it rechargeable or does it go off the battery?
It goes off the battery.
Okay.
Yep. So that's cool. You do get a little exclamation point warning circled in red whenever you do hit the brakes. Like I was talking about, I have a feeling it's going to cut the motor off. But I like the feel of the cockpit a lot. We'll talk about this on the real-time review. The rear suspension's working really good. The front fork is working all right. Man, this thing's going to be some fun. You know, there's no type of rebound or adjustments on the fork, but it actually doesn't cycle too bad. It feels pretty good. I cannot wait to see what kind of bumps we can hit on the trails and see how that thing actually absorbs stuff.
Yeah, just when you say trails, careful. People are going to think you're talking about bike trails. We're not taking us on any bike trails.
All right, guys. Well, that was the MegaWheels D2 red. I think they have it in black. Then they have the Pro.
Well, but the colors aren't just the selection of colors, right? They represent
the red
models.
and black. Well, that's what's a little different about it. They have like a red and a black. That's the same model. But if you go to like the gold or the yellow, I believe it goes to the Pro, and then everything else changes, including price. So make sure you guys stay on the lookout for that too. Okay. But that was another WolfTech Videos episode. Be on the lookout. Turn those notifications on for the real-time review of this thing. I'm going to drive over there real quick and just see. So we're going to go assist 1. Let's see. Okay.
I'm going to cut this off.
All right, we'll see you guys.